The incidents, circumstances, and scenarios taking place on December 8th, much like Pearl Harbor, was nothing much short of foul play. The YAC set has made an attempt to strip me and my two friends from our masculine energy, failing to do so. They miserably fail in doing so, remorsing against us, feeling some kind of way because they failed to do so. What they've done on December 8th was nothing short of foul play, jumping us in jealousy, in envy, and in hate and remorse. Much like William Taft, I'm willing to admit that I did not perform to my full standards that day, but I'm also willing to admit that there were some bodily functions that I had to perform. I'm willing to admit that at the end of the day, my guys should have been more focused and on target, and I'm willing to admit the situation has took or has been trying to take somewhat of a toll on my overall focus, but I will not ever let it prosper. I'm willing to admit that the Most High's covenant also says no weapon against me shall prosper. However, I choose to treat the situation with indifference and have zero fear of anybody in the group, collectively or individually, because the covenant says so, and because FDR himself said no fear shall be made but fear itself. Understanding the big things I'm doing in architecture and understanding the big things the Most High has planned for me, I refuse to treat the situation with nothing more than indifference. Instead, I choose to focus on myself from the RP and biblical pill standpoints, trying to make a way for myself and make a difference for my family. I do believe that any martial arts such as boxing, Muay Thai, or any kind of combat sport that is used in competitive standpoints can be used to build testosterone in a reasonable public societal kind of way. However, what was done on those days was nothing short of foul play. I also understand that me and my boys are nothing short of lions, and we are surrounded by a ton of hyenas. But once again, according to the covenant, we will prosper. I understand I've let myself down in the past by not keeping total focus on the mission and end goals that I have scheduled and planned for me. So I would like to say sorry to myself. Apology to self accepted. The relapse done on February 3rd was nothing short of weakness, and I understand that and will not succumb to my urges anytime soon, using the covenant and the Most High himself to beat and combat and combust urges. I will no longer allow those around me to withhold me in demonic strongholds of being my true self. I will follow the covenant by any means and prosper under God's words. I will focus on self, and focus on self some more. I will improve, achieve, and accomplish more and more, and I will separate the foodness and foolishness activity from what needs to be done and accomplished as a man. The one that shall not speak as much as others has true wisdom, and I understand that, so I will move forward in the covenant and doing what I have to do. I understand that many cannot compare to what we do, so I will start treating a lot of situations with indifference. This is simply because I don't have time to argue beef or have my mind on nothing short of the goal. I have no fear or bitch in me itself, and I am willing to stand my ground against anybody like David did with Goliath. And I would like to give the fans on this channel a lot more content to watch on the gracious basis. I just want to let any fan know that I've fallen short, and I'm sorry about it. Much situations I've fallen short, and I'm sorry about it. The basketball team falling short, I'm sorry about it. The situation that transpired, me not folding 3 people at once, I'm sorry about it. My measly gains in height and not accepting me for who I am, I'm sorry about it. And my shortcomings going out into nature, I'm sorry about it. Like I said, I'm willing to admit that the focus hasn't been all the way there. And now that I've switched service providers, I'm willing to make something much like FDR's New Deal. Focused, and focus some more is where I need to be. Locked in is what I need to be. Alive and not just living going through the motions is what I need to be. And that's what I will be now on this channel. No excuses. Let's get it.